My dad started the company in 1976. He decided to spin off of another company. An area builder convinced my dad to go out on his own because he was actually doing pretty much all the work by himself. So he started doing drywall and insulation.
The primary business that we did in 1976, we had the board delivered to the house through Gypsum Services, and we hung the board, we finished the board, sanded it, and then we did not paint it at that time. I used to have one truck at the time. I used to go around, pick the guys up in the truck, take them to work, take them home.
My dad had a serious work ethic. My dad believed that if you were going to do something, you did it the right way. And there was no in-betweens. Didn't skip any steps. You always used the best products, used the best tools that you possibly could, and you always gave it your best. So I started doing drywall with my dad when I was 13. Worked with him all the way through school. Ended up starting full-time with him as soon as I graduated from high school. My first customer that I obtained as a salesperson was 1992.
We developed the Briarwood Country Club, the property around the country club, and Apollo was a big part of that. What I really was looking for is somebody that was fair, hardworking, and of high quality. The Pickerts, the Apollo drywall, certainly took care of all that.
In 2000, when my dad gave me the okay to become partner. At that point in time, he made me a 50-50% partner. We continued with that relationship, and we placed on the painting division in 2002. I was doing drywall left and right for a lot of different customers, and it seemed to be the next evolution of the company or the next turnkey to it. It was a great way of quality control. And my father, with attention to detail, the way he always complained that no one could paint his drywall. It took me about 2 years to figure out that it was really tough to manage, and that's when I asked my cousin Matt Preer to run the painting side in 2004.
As I was going to another interview, he said, "Why don't you come up here and talk to me about this, because I just put on painting a couple of years ago and it could use some fine tuning." So that was kind of the beginning of that. So we went golfing, and I'll never have another job.
So then we kind of did business as a drywall and painting company. 2007 hit, the market kind of crashed. Right then and there is when my dad actually retired from the company. So we started doing remodels, we started doing drywall repairs.
Basically, it was organic. We'd be working at somebody's house and we'd have somebody say, "That's great, do you know anybody that can put a piece of trim in over there? We want a new door over here," or something like that. And started doing small construction work. You know, we weren't going in and remodeling houses, but if we're going to go in and paint a room, why not be able to do a little bit more?
I lived in East Amherst. Russ started doing some drywalling and painting for me on some remodeling projects. One of the things that I try to do with all my customers is let them know that integrity is the #1 key to my business. And that mirrors what I see with Russ and Apollo Drywall.
It had to be right around 2004. The customers were asking us to paint their floors in their garages because we'd go in and do the drywall in the garage, he would paint the garage, he would paint the floor, we were done. Started getting more and more into that, and then 2005 was my very first trip to Las Vegas for the World of Concrete convention. Doing that, I learned a ton of stuff coming back with my mind blown going, there's a big need for this in Buffalo. I fell in love with the products and just the actual industry, just because you would take this old tire concrete in one day, you turn around, and this whole thing is just, you have to see it yourself. It's incredible. A turning point in time for us as a concrete coatings company was in 2014 when Apollo met Pentec Industrial Coatings. Learning what Kyle Bain has done with his products, the quality and the engineering and the scientific thought process behind this product is just amazing. Having this as our product line has been a humongous turning point for this company. Having all the years of experience that my father has instilled in us, all the attention to detail, all of the customer service, and then marrying up with a company like Pentec, it's a great marriage. It's a win-win situation. But at the end of the day, it's about the customer. Since day one, it has been Apollo's main focus to make sure that the customer comes first. We take pride in what we do. We really do. That's the reason why this is here.